Have you ever opened a fridge, seen a lot of vegetables, but suddenly thought, what should I cook? You recognize all of the vegetables, but you don't know how to use them in a proper way or what to cook. Same goes with the English language. You know about the grammar, the verbs, the vocabulary, but when it comes to using them with a perfect sentence structure, you don't know what to do. Before plunging ourselves into the actual practice, let me tell you about a really amazing book, which is Learn English from Basics to Business. This is a book that I've written, and it's such an incredible book that will definitely help you out to monitor yourself. It has 15 to 30 days planner in it. You can see it's a quite interesting book. It's not a traditional book in which we are just learning tenses and all. Well, it has different kind of pictures. It is really good for the housewives and for employees too, because it contains a lot of amazing vocabulary. And we have set the days like that. You can see on day 1 you need to do this one word, and with the help of the picture. And then we have a lot of different kind of, like, see the practice that we are going to discuss today. It's mentioned in this book too, because it's such an incredible practice to go with. And if you want to buy this book, you can purchase it from Bookswella. Thanks to Bookswella, that Bookswella actually published our amazing book. I'm so excited. Okay, so I just got it, you know. If you want to buy this book, you can buy this book from the link in the description. So, forgetting words when speaking, the solution is you need to create your own personal dictionary. How can you do that? By personal dictionary, I simply means you need to buy a small handy diary like that, and every single day you need to write down one basic simple word. I'll give you the reason. We'll proceed with this practice, then you will have an idea that why I am saying that only one word and the basic one. For example, I'm selecting a word run. Now I'm writing this word on my notebook, okay? For example, here I'm just writing the word run. Now I will explain this word in my easy English. For example, I'll explain it like something or a person moving very, very fast, and you can say walking very fast. That's how I'll describe this word. Let me clear one thing. If you are pretty much serious to solve this problem, then this practice will do the work. But practice matters. You really need to practice and manage some time. It's not like if you're just watching this video and you're just sitting and then you are thinking that, okay, I'll just do this practice like this. That's not the case. At least this practice requires 20 to 25 minutes every single day. And if you devote your 20 to 25 minutes to this practice, you will see the visible difference after 7 days in your speech. And you will see that ultimately this will be the perfect solution to this problem. So what we were talking about, you need to write down the word. For example, I've written the word run. Now I am defining this word in basic simple English, like something or a person is moving very fast or walking very fast. That's how I'll define it. Now I have to make 3 sentences. 3 sentences in such a manner that I am using this one word in 3 different contexts. For example, okay, the first usage is just like a physical action, like you can say, she runs every morning to stay healthy. Then second one could be an operation, you can say, like you can say, she runs a bakery business in town. Then the third one could be a function, like you can say the computer program will run by internet. So it's just like you can say I've used one word in a lot of different contexts, in 3 different contexts. The first one was like physical action, the girl was running. The second one was like an operation. Operation means like owning a business. You can say proceeding with the business. You can say running a bakery business. And third one could be like, you can say a computer program run by internet. So it's just like different diverse ways I'm using one word. So you need to think for it. You need to write down 3 different sentences and in 3 different contexts. Remember that. That's what this practice is. Next step is collocations. Now you need to write down the collocations with this word. Like run is a word, do one thing. Go to the Google or Chat GPT is a good option. There is one more website. I'll link down that website in the description of this video. On that website, you just need to write down the word run and it'll provide you the collocations. Collocation means a group of words that you can use together. For example, run away, run after, like that. What you need to do in here is to find out the best collocations. You need to go to the Chat GPT and write down, suggest me 3 collocations for the word run. And it will suggest you what I have searched in here, and I have few collocations in here. Let me share it with you. Now, the first one is a run a business. You can say she wants to run her own clothing business. That's the first collocation, run a business. Second collocation that ChatGPT suggested me, run out of, which means the shortage of something. You can use it. We have run out of sugar. Can you buy some? So here run out of means the shortage of something. Then run fast. Again, the physical activity involved in it. The boy can run fast when he plays football. Now, that's what you need to do. You need to actually search for the collocations. By that, you will have an idea that how you can use the word with other words in a formal setting. Again, you need to write down, firstly, you have written 3 different sentences by using one word run in 3 different contexts on your notebook. And then you need to search for the collocations, write down 3 different collocations on your notebook and make sentence for each of the collocation. Next step, and the last and the most important step in here is you need to write a paragraph by using the last 3 collocations, the 3 collocations that you have written. What collocations we have written was run a business, run out of, and run fast. Now, by using these 3 collocations with the run, we need to generate a paragraph. Might be possible it would require 5 minutes or 10 minutes or initial stages for beginners, like it require maybe 10 to 15 or 20 minutes, but this practice will really do the work. If you are serious to resolve this problem, then give it a shot. The paragraph that I have generated, not with the ChatGPT, but with my own thoughts, it took me actually 7 minutes probably. Yeah. Let me read it for you by using the 3 collocations that we have done. Yesterday, while baking, we ran out of sugar. I had to run fast to the shop because my sister wants to run a business with her cakes one day. See, ran out of sugar. I had to run fast for my sister because my sister wants to run a business with her cakes one day. I've used all of these. That's what you need to do. Trust me, if you'll do this practice, it will help you a lot to resolve this problem. If this is your major problem that you forget about the words when you are using them in the practical life. For example, if you're talking to me, I'll ask you a question. There'll be shortage of words. Like you are familiar with the word run, but you'll be unable to use it actually in the practical life. So every single day, just one basic word, 3 different context sentences, 3 different collocations, and use it. That's all. This practice, and at the end, the paragraph generation with the collocations. So this practice will help you a lot to resolve this